I want to share with you a meditation, a sadhana, very beautiful, joyous sadhana. Sadhana means spiritual practice, as you know. If your minds are busy, if you're feeling agitated, if you're not feeling at ease or at rest, this may be a wonderful sadhana for you. If you're a devotee of Sri Ramana's, as I am, this is certainly a wonderful sadhana for you. And this is, let me explain to you, this teaching, this technique, this way is so much more than those words, method, technique, it's so much more. And it's so simple. It's simply just to allow the image and the form of Sri Ramana, allow the image of his face, of his form, just to enter into your consciousness. And just to think of him. And to be with him, his form. And then allow the love associated with his form to come into you. To wash into you. And just to think of him. Just to think of his name, his form, is to invoke his presence. And this is to be in his presence. See, Guru Ramana is the teacher. That is the teaching. Guru is the teacher. His name, his form is the teacher. For those of you who are devotees, you will either already know what I'm talking about, or it will come to you very, very easily. This is a devotional teaching. It supersedes logic. You know the logic which says all names and forms are temporary, transient, they come and go. The exception is the Guru, the one you have love for. The Guru is the exception. The Guru is the embodiment of the Self, is the Self. Guru is the Self. And through attaching yourself to Ramana's name and form, he will wash away all the unrest, all the negativity, all the doubt and uncertainty. And through his power, through his presence, through his beingness, he will fill you up with love and joy, happiness, wholeness. And in doing so, he will reveal his true nature to you, which is what Ramana is the name and form, but he is also that throbbing center within you, a fountain of joy, a fountain of love, which is constantly pouring out. He is constantly pouring out his grace within you, showering it out like a fountain. The fountain, the flowing waters are the waters of Bhakti, devotion, love. The unceasing spring, the fountain of eternal life, which is Ramana, Guru Ramana. And is within our hearts. And sometimes we will go straight to that source. We'll go straight to the heart within. And sometimes we'll go through the name and form of Ramana. So one of my favorite books is this one here. This is a version of Guru Vachaka Kovai. Look at that. It's got a good few pages there. There's a lot of text there. A lot of beautiful poetry, beautiful teaching. And we can read it and learn from it. But maybe some of you know what I'm going to say. Sometimes all you need is just this front cover. Sometimes this front cover, just the picture of Bhagavan, my Guru, maybe I can say our Guru. I don't want to speak for you. It's a personal thing. A picture of Guru Ramana. For me, Bhagavan has revealed a teaching to me, which is just to focus on his form, and his presence is invoked immediately. And the joy and the love come immediately. And like some kind of divine magnetism, you are drawn towards him. I am drawn towards him, made whole and happy by his power, by his presence. Just by seeing his form. Again, if you are a devotee, if you are a lover of Ramana, you will know what I'm talking about. If you solely come at this from the mind, it doesn't make sense. It's just another name and form, one amongst many, that come and go. But it's only through my love for Ramana that I can understand this. And it's only through what he has done to me that I can share this with you. And it's only through this Guru Bhakti, this love for Guru, that I can understand the statements that Bhagwan himself made about his Guru. Yes, Bhagwan Ramana had a Guru, Arunachal. He said, Arunachala, that hill, that clump of earth, is the self, not a symbol of the self, not a representation of the self, not just the symbol of the self, not just a representation of the self, but the self. It doesn't make sense. How can that be? It is so. And I suspect this is what happened to the early Christians too, and how they viewed their Guru, Jesus, and how they viewed him as God. Not just a manifestation of God, as we all are, as everything is. Not just a name and form, one amongst many, but something special about Guru. So I just want to turn you towards Ramana. Not forcefully, but maybe invitingly. Just show you here is a way. For me, it's the only way. It's the only way I know. There's no control over it. He has mesmerized me. He has spellbound me. I've fallen for him. There's no going back. Maybe I can share some of this with you. This is not really to be used as a technique, by the way. This is not really a method. This is not to be used as a method. This comes from the heart. You can try it as a technique if you need to, if you want to. Maybe this will work for you too. But at some point, maybe something will overcome you, as it has done for me, and fill you with brightness, with warmth, with love, with faith, and pull you into itself till you know no duality, no separation. And you find yourself home, one with your love. one with Guru. The Guru who is outside in the sense of being name and form, but is presence all around us. And then ultimately revealed to be nothing but ourself. I don't know if this makes any sense. I feel it does. How can this really make sense in words? I don't know. But somehow Ramana shines within my heart, within each and every one of us. Showering us with his divine presence, his divine light, guiding us, unceasingly guiding us, sharing with us his bounty and beatitude, sharing with us his holistic vision, his vision of the whole, the unity, the divinity we are, he is. So, as I said, maybe many of you are getting this, and maybe some of you are not. And I just encourage you to open your heart and step out of your mind and allow your heart to open to something like this. If you want to, there's no force, no pressure. So, this is an intuitive thing. This is an intuitive thing. What can I say? It's not something that is to be argued with or argued about. It's beyond doubt. This is the true path of knowledge. Bhakti. Bhakti is the true path of knowledge. As if they're separate. As if you can have one without the other. I don't understand how you can have one without the other.